Chapter 2. The Second Date. As the sun hits your face, you wake up with a start. Memories of last night running through your mind. Wait, there wasn't a dream? I really wanted a fake date with a cute guy and he's my across-the-hall neighbor? You sit up straight in bed, heart racing. Maybe this is a sign, but of what? If it means I get more adventures like yesterday, I'm here for it. As you finish getting dressed, a knock at the door interrupts your thoughts. You open the door to find Elijah himself, looking handsome as he leans nonchalantly against the doorframe. Startled, you take in the full image of him. He's looking even better than he did last night, but is his smile a little nervous? Hey, neighbor. Hi. Did I surprise you? I didn't mean to be your wake-up call. Well, you're more fun to wake up to than my alarm clock. He looks surprised at the compliment for a second, then he grins. I could make some beep, beep, beep noises if you want the full effect. Oh, please don't. So, what's with the early morning visit? I've just got something I need your help with, and he smiles, and his smile is not the least nervous anymore. It's contagious, and you can't help but match his expression. You were such a help to me yesterday, I wanted to actually tell you what. Why don't we talk about it over coffee at my place? Oh, sure, I could use some caffeine right about now. You follow Elijah across the hall to his apartment, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee greeting you as you step inside. He pours you both a steaming cup and you glance around his apartment. It's the same floor plan as yours. So, did you just move in or something? I haven't seen you around before. Yeah, I've been here about a month. Affordable rent, closer to work. I hit the jackpot with this place. His eyes meet yours and a crinkle attractively as he smiles. Not to mention the neighbors are very nice and helpful. Which is, what I wanted to talk to you about. Let me guess. You need me to water your plants for you? Maybe later, but what I want to ask you is, will you be my Valentine whisperer? Your what now? My romance expert. You were a huge help with my article yesterday. Watching the movie, I realized I'm more clueless about romance than I thought. I need someone who can point out what's romantic and what's not as I research my story. I need you, Emily. You need me. What's in it for me? I'm not a romance expert. Let's get started. Then let's get started. I don't even have to talk to you into it? I had fun yesterday, and if your boss is picking up the tab... Oh, he is. Well, then for whatever you got. What's next? I'm so glad you're in. This is going to be so much more fun with you. There's a scavenger hunt hosted by the LA Historical Society. It leads participants through LA's most scenic and romantic spots. History and romance, huh? I like that. And get this, the prize is free drinks from 7 p.m. to midnight at Echo and Ivy. Free drinks there? That's a heck of a prize. Yeah, we'll have to blend in though, which means we have to look like we're on a date. Weren't we supposed to? Question mark? Elijah looks a little embarrassed. I'm not someone who goes on a lot of those, so you're gonna have to coach me. You don't date a lot? I work a lot, and I'm also a guy who needs a romance coach to write an article. What do you think? Well, the first thing you've got to do is dress for it. Business casual usually fits in everywhere. Just make sure your shirt has no writing on it, and you'll be fine. I bet you've got the perfect outfit. Speaking of which, the hunt starts in a couple hours. Think you can be ready by then? Please, I was born ready. I'll get dressed and meet you back here. Alright, perfect. I'll meet you in the hallway. Okay, what does one wear for a romantic scavenger hunt with their super hot neighbor? Your mind drifts back to the way Elijah looked at you with easy smile last night. The smile made me feel like the only person in the room. You were. Holding the dress against yourself, you glance in the mirror, contemplating. The thought of turning Elijah's head turned your stomach into knots. This is the perfect look. I think it will definitely make him smile like that again. So basically we're dressing like Mary J. Watson, literally. Point for point, how she's dressed in the comic books, and also super large belt. Ladies, do you wear that thing? Seriously. That is a super big belt. This is perfect. Not even guys wear belts that big, unless you're like wrestlers. You find Elijah in the hallway, glancing at his phone when his eyes flick up to you. Whoa, Emily, you look like a dream date. There it is, that smile. Damn, he's handsome. Thanks, I figured I'd try to dress the part. He offers his arm, a playful smile on his face. Ready to head out, romance coach? Absolutely. You catch Eliza's eyes, still lingering on you as you both set off down the hallway. You and Elijah reach the LA Historical Society, where groups gather around a table at the entrance. Wow, I think I underestimated how many people would be doing the scavenger hunt. I guess love is in the air, or maybe it's just a lure of free drinks at the end. As the little girl in the commercial said, why not both? As you reach the table, a cheerful volunteer hands you a sealed envelope. She gains a point for using a meme reference. Here's your first clue. Remember, no peeking until you're ready to start. Good luck. Ready? Let's do it. Elijah carefully opens the envelope and reads the clue aloud. Where the Pacific meets the park, the laughter rings out after dark. A historic landmark where fun never ends, and now your next clue. It sends. Oh, I think I know this one. The clue is pointing to Santa Monica Pier, Venice Beach, the Hollywood sign. Dude, you act like I know this one. I'm gonna go with where the ocean meets. I'm gonna go with the Hollywood sign, no, because remember, it's supposed to be romantic. The Hollywood sign, no. Pier, I'm fighting between beach and pier. I'm gonna go with pier. Wow. You got that fast, I'm impressed. What can I say? I know my LA landmarks. You and Elijah reach the Santa Monica Pier, and the salty breeze and laughter growing stronger as you approach. I haven't been here in ages. It's just as lively as I remember. Oh, when was your last visit? It was back in high school with friends, not since I was young and my grandma would make a day of it, recently with my coworkers. Won't do, Grandma. Grandma took me here one summer when I was young. It's one of my favorite childhood memories. We'd head straight for the funnel cake. She'd always make sure to get extra whipped cream and strawberries. I'll admit, after riding the carousel all day, it took a lot of energy to make sure that funnel cake stayed in my stomach. Funnel cake. Elijah chuckles, a soft, genuine sound that seems to light up his eyes as they stay focused on you. So we're here, but where do we go for the next clue? Am I missing something? You and Elijah glance around the midway. You notice there are a lot of couples here. Two women walk by you, holding hands. One of them has something in their hand. Look, those two have a red envelope. We should ask them where they got it. And while we're at it, we can get some quotes. For the article. Right. I almost forgot why we're here, and that this isn't a real date. Hey, you ladies with the envelope. Can I ask you, can I talk to you for a minute? Sure. Let me guess, you're doing the scavenger hunt too? We are, and we saw you have the next clue. Oh, that one was tricky. We got it over there. She points to the ring toss booth where excited couples are lined up to play. Someone tosses a ring over the bottle and the host hands him a red envelope. So we've got to win the game to get the clue? Oh, yep. I tried 5 times and didn't get it, but Kate got it in 1. Isn't she great? No, you're great, Bee-Bear. My Bianca is such a sweetheart. They stare at each other with an obvious adoration, and you feel a little twinge in your chest. I remember when my ex used to look at me like that. Everyone's exes look at him like that. Move on. Elijah elbows you. Elijah elbows you and whispers in your ear. Ask them about their relationship. I want to get some good article or quotes for the article. Motherfucker, you're a reporter. You do it. Why me? You're the journalist? And you're the romance expert, so you know what to ask. I'll buy you a funnel cake, I promise. Okay, for the funnel cake. You turn to Kate and Bianca, who are still gazing at each other's eyes. You do not mind if I ask something. How long have you been together? What do you do for Valentine's Day? What makes your relationship work? Why not? Well, she's hot and strangle me now. Really? That's what our relationship... what makes it work? I'm messing with you, B. The main thing is we're compatible. We really are. We knew it right away. She's the one person who never annoys me. Compatible. Good democratic answer. Listen, she just saved that relationship in the span of like 12 seconds coming up with that. And she's the one person whose messiness I can tolerate. Wow. That's the guideline for your relationship. I left one sock on the floor. One. What am I saying? The thing is that makes our relationship work, most importantly, is choosing the right person. And how do you do that? You just do. When you know it's right, you know. Oh, no, that Jesus Christ. Oh, I give their relationship until next Valentine's Day at best. Anyway, Elijah looks... that's a best. Summer probably is more comparable. Elijah looks thoughtful, like he's taking in what they just said. I never really thought about what makes a relationship work before. Now, if you'll excuse us, we've got to go find the next clue. Good luck with the ring toss. Yeah. They drift off into the crowd, and you and Elijah head for the ring booth. Welcome, lovebirds. Are you part of the scavenger hunt? Yes, we are. To get your next clue, land a ring on one of the bottles. Elijah turns to you with a grin. Dare you to get it in the first try. It's on now. You step to the booth as the host hands you the ring. Fumble a miss, throw the ring in the center, throw it a center. With concentrated focus, you throw the ring towards the center. It spirals through the air and lands exactly as you intended. Nice shot. Beginner's luck, maybe? Oh, no way, you're unnatural at this. Congratulations, here you go. The booth operator hands you a stuffed animal in a red envelope, your next clue. Woo, I am the champion. Behold my prize. What stuffed animal? Seriously, what stuffed animal? You turn to Elijah, holding up the stuffed animal triumphantly as he laughs. As you both move away from the booth, the aroma of fair food fills the air. Your stomach grumbles and stops you in your tracks. Hungry? You do owe me a funnel cake. Yep. High five. Thank you. I'm a man of my word. Let's get some carnival food. Elijah disappears for a moment and comes back with his hands full of powdered, sugar-dusted funnel cake and a cloud of blue cotton candy. Diabetes. I'm sorry. No, I'm not, but you know. Fried dough and pure sugar. Two main food groups. He hands you the funnel cake with the snacks in hand, and you find a bench facing the ocean to sit and enjoy the trees. The funnel cake looks tasty. Mind if I steal a bite? Get your own, dude! Come and get it. Glances at his full hands. Cotton candy threatening to blow away in one, phone in the other. Slight logistics problem here. Put down your phone, you're on a date. Yep, no, I'm being an asshole. I guess you'll have to wait until one of your hands becomes free. He attempts to shift the cotton candy under his arm, nearly dropping everything. Actually, this is pretty entertaining. The funnel cake and I are enjoying the show. After another failed attempt to free a hand, he dramatically sighs and takes a big bite of the cotton candy instead. Fine, cotton candy it is. Oh, yeah, no, that's a huge red flag right there. But I know, or just know, I'll be thinking about the funnel cake all day. You take a huge bite, grin with your mouth full of fried dough. This is so good. Bet you wish you had some. And they say romance is dead. You have a phone in one hand. You couldn't have sat it on the bench. After you both finish eating, Elijah pulls out the next clue. Ready to read it? Let's do it. Already, I'm bored with this date because the dude refused to put down his phone. Fuck that. Yeah, I said it. Elijah opens the envelope and reads aloud. Where lotus flowers bloom and lovers cruise, a park of echoes holds your next clues. Swans glide by, both real and fake, find your way around this famous lake. Oh, I think I know this one. The clue is pointing to MacArthur Park, Lake Hollywood, Echo Park. I don't think it's Lake Hollywood. They're emphasizing Hollywood too goddamn much with it. MacArthur Park, I believe. Could it be MacArthur Park? No, it's probably Echo. Close, but I think the Echo part is hinting at it. Yeah, shut up. Echo Park, of course. Oh, exactly, let's go. If you knew the fucking answer, then why are you asking me? As you arrive at Echo Park, the scene is bustling with life and romance. Pairs of... I'm just a little irritated right now already. Pairs of people enjoying picnics, couples hand in hand weave along the pathways, and the lake mirrors that afternoon sun. Wow, I can't believe I've never really appreciated how beautiful this place is. It's pretty spectacular. Look at the swan boats gliding across the water. You look over at the lake and see a familiar couple. Kate and Bianca are paddling by a swan boat. They wave. If you want something cheesy and romantic, the swan boats are it. Straight up rom-com stuff. That's what my coworkers told me. They claim it brings good luck to relationships. It sounds like prime content for your article. Exactly what I was thinking. It's lucky we're here. Should we check it off the list? You know what? No. Skip it. Maybe we should skip it. There's probably more to see on foot. You're right, I'm down for a nice walk. Instead of the swan boats, you and Elijah begin a leisurely stroll around the lake. Look at all those couples around us. They all seem so happy and in love. Of course, people generally go on dates with people they don't like. As you observe an older couple on a bench holding hands and looking deeply into each other's eyes, a flicker of sadness crosses your face. Watching that reminds me of last year around when my ex broke up with me. You're on a date, but let's think about your ex. And right on cue, the sadness is quickly replaced by anger. He ruined this holiday for me, that jerk. It was supposed to be a special day. I should have seen the sign sooner, especially when he forgot my birthday twice. Emily. What? Are you okay? You were spacing out and you look upset. Oh, I was just thinking about, how my ex ruined V-Day for me. How I want to start enjoying this time of year again. You know what? I'm just gonna humor myself. How my ex ruined my Valentine's Day for me. Just makes me so mad that he had to break up with me right on Valentine's Day. Seriously? That's cold. Yeah, he took me to a nice dinner. I thought it was great. Even brought a bag, and I thought it had a present in it. No, he dumped me, gave me the bag. You know what was in it? All my stuff I'd left at his place. Elijah looked shocked. Well, that's worse than cold. That's cruel. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I can't imagine how someone could be that big of a jerk. Yeah, I'm completely over him now. And that's why you're dwelling on him on Valentine's Day with your date. But the humiliation is hard to forget. And now your date knows it. Jesus Christ. Elijah gently takes your hand and gives it a supportive squeeze. His hand is warm around yours, and suddenly the sting of your memory lessens. Well, screw him. You're going to have nothing but good memories on Valentine's Day by the time you and I are done. What about you? Have you celebrated Valentine's Day before? Nope. Always thought of it as a cheesy greeting card holiday for selling flowers and candy, rather than actually being in love. Didn't whoever you were dating get mad at that? Actually, I've never had a partner I wanted to celebrate Valentine's Day with. Like I said, I don't date much. Nothing's lasted long enough to celebrate any holidays. Is working on this article changing your mind? You know, it is, especially today. Sharing experience, even if they're cheesy and cliche, it means something. It's not even about what you do. You meet your eyes for a moment, then glances away shyly. It's who you do it with. Exactly. Is he talking about me? No, he's talking about, the frog. He's gonna go kiss it. Before you can respond to him, you spot a clue box attached to a nearby tree. Oh look, I think that's our clue. Good eye. The sun dips low on the horizon as you and Elijah arrive at the Griffith Observatory, the final stop on your scavenger hunt. What, you didn't want to solve that one too? You didn't have anything clever for this one? We made it. I can't believe we actually solved all the clues. Me too. The view's incredible. A great spot to end on. So, what did you think of the scavenger hunt? Romance expert? Was it romantic or what? It's not even over yet. You've just got to the observatory. The date's not even over. I think it was... Depends on who you go with. Oh, you're right. You really are a romance expert. I'm going to put that in the article. Anything can be romantic if you do it with the right person. Even cheesy cliched one things. But you're still not into cheesy cliched things? Elijah smiles sweetly and you feel your heart leap a little. Maybe I am now. You're winning me over. As you're basking in the moment, Elijah pulls out a prize certificate from his pocket. What do you say we cash in on those free drinks? Echo and Ivy is supposed to be pretty great. You had me at free drinks. The ambience at Echo and Ivy is electric. Couples and friends chatting animately over colorful cocktails. Wow, this place is buzzing. Good thing we've got guaranteed drinks. Ah, no kidding. Oh, hey, check that out. Elijah points to a sign advertising a newlywed game contest. A newlywed game? Like those trivia game nights? Yeah, something like that. They pit couples against each other to see how well they know each other. You write your answers on a whiteboard and reveal them to see if the answers match. Elijah gestures towards a wall lined with framed photos of the past winning couples. And look, there's a perfect pair wall for winners. This would be great for the article. Getting our pictures up on the wall would blow my editor's mind. But it's for married couples. Fake married is only one step beyond fake dating. I think we can pull it off for a few rounds of trivia. Though if we want to guarantee our win and get a picture on the wall, we should come up with a good backstory. Not a bad idea. That way our answers are bound to match. And so what do you say? You know what? Tell me a lot of you are in the same boat as me. Let's be honest. Come on, let's be honest with one another. Let me know in the comments. I know you're with me on this one, right? I already saw what Chapter 1 did for analytics, and I'm going to be honest with you. I know a lot of you are already just over this. Let's just have fun with it and see where it takes us instead. Sounds like a plan. We'll be the wild cards in the game, keep everyone on their toes. I like your optimism. Let's see what happens. Alright, lovebirds, in honor of Valentine's Day coming up. Hey, I haven't seen you in so long it isn't funny. It's our annual newlywed game. All participating couples, please make your way to the stage area. As you stand up, Elijah offers you his hand. The simple touch that sends shivers down your spine. Who knew a fake relationship could feel so real? You and Elijah make your way to the stage area, joining several other couples. Welcome everyone, let's see which of our lovely couples knows each other best. Here's how the game works. The person on the left will be partner 1, person on the right will be partner 2. I'll ask a question, you'll have a certain amount of time to write the answer on the whiteboards. On my cue, you'll reveal to your whiteboard, to your partner. If your answers match, you get a point. Sounds easy enough, right? Well, let's hope we know what we're doing. First question is for partner number 1. I've got this. No, you don't. What does your partner like to do in their free time? He has no free time. He's a journalist. Crap. I don't got this. I'm gonna have to guess. Alright, what Elijah likes to do. Watch TV, pursue photography, play sports. Pursue photography. Elijah writes his whiteboard with his answer, photography. Ha ha ha! Look at me go. Clark Kent, or is that you? And we have a perfect match. These two are definitely in sync. Nice going, Emily. We're off to a great start. Look, we didn't even need the diamond choice. Just trying to do my partner proud. Next question. The question is for both partners. Make sure those answers match up. How did you two meet? Oof, I hope we're thinking along the same lines. Alright, that we met at college, a birthday party, my work. How did we meet? I had a good laugh at that one. Okay, no, seriously. We met at work. It wasn't a birthday party, it wasn't college, it was work. Because remember, she was behind the thing. We don't have to lie for this one. Elijah reveals his whiteboard, and his answer is your work with a heart next to it. Amazing job, and would you look at that, a heart next to his answer, so swoon-worthy. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, he's definitely a keeper. You look over at him, and he gives you a playful wink before wiping his whiteboard clean for the next question. See, you didn't even need to do the diamond choice for this, you just need an actual memory. And guessing. I know he did it for the game, but my stomach is still twisting in knots from seeing that. Alright, folks, we're down to the final question. As you brace yourself for the question, Elijah gives you a hand a small squeeze. When you meet his eyes, he gives you a small smile before leaning in close. Don't worry about winning, okay? I had fun with you. That's what counts. And before you can answer, the announcer gives the final question. The question for partner 1 again is, what do you think your partner loves the most about you? Honesty and loyalty, humor and kindness, physical appearance, honesty and loyalty. Elijah reveals his whiteboard with his answer. I hate the timing bullshit. Humor and kindness. Oh, not a match. Oh, what a because honesty and loyalty is a bad thing. Just go ahead. Go ahead. Damn, I got it wrong. And the winners are Elijah and Emily. Look at that. Still did better than everyone else. We won? Yeah, I don't know why you're shocked by this. I knew we could do it, Emily. Elijah pulls you in a hug, gives you a spin. You can't help but laugh as he spins you in his arms. He puts you down and the announcer comes over to both of you. Great job, lovebirds. Are you ready to get your picture taken for the perfect pair wall? The announcer leads you over to the back of the room where a photographer awaits. Big smiles, you two, because I'm the token photographer for everything. You're this year's perfect pair. You bite back a gasp as Elijah places a hand on your waist and pulls you close. I was not expecting that, but I don't hate it either. And we just won a newlywed game. I should really sell it. You pull Elijah even closer, wrapping an arm around his neck and standing on your tiptoes. The moment your lips touch his cheek, you feel his breath catch, but he relaxes in your touch and breaks into a wide, natural smile just in time for the photo. Perfect, I love it. You guys look great. We got the shots. As the photographer walks away, you sense Elijah standing stiff in place. You okay? Yeah, I just was caught off guard is all. Oh, sorry if it was just too much. No, it wasn't. I didn't mind it at all. Oh. Before you can even have time to respond, he quickly changes the subject. Let's get back to those drinks, huh? Okay, you need some liquid courage. The night remains young as you and Elijah decide to stay for a couple more drinks. Did you have fun today, Emily? Yeah, I got to see LA in a way I haven't seen it before. How about you? I had a great time. Work isn't usually this enjoyable. Hey, we should go back to some of those places we saw today sometime. We should? Suddenly you're interrupted by an unexpected presence. Hey, I saw you from across the way and I just think you're really hot. Oh, thanks, I guess. Seriously? She came out of nowhere. Can't she see we're talking? She's acting like I don't even exist. I know, I love these types of people. So, do I get to know your name? Okay, let's see how he handles it. I don't want to... Listen, let's see how he handles it. I don't think... I wanted to see how he handled it! This was a test! Listen, if this happened in real life, I'm letting this happen. I'm not even kidding. I want to see how they handle it. I want to see. That's it. Hey, whoever you are. Remember, he said kindness and humor. He's more focused on his interpretive dance classes right now. Sorry, he's training for a competitive interpretive dance championship. No time for dates. What? You heard me, so unless you're ready to be his partner on stage, I suggest you get lost. The girl looks at both of you, unsure if you're serious, and eventually walks away puzzled. Interpretive dance, really? That's a new one. Hey, I can be creative from time to time. As the girl disappears from the crowd, you feel a lingering wave of annoyance, which you can't quite shake. Why am I feeling so weird about all this? My chest feels tight. Hey Elijah, mind if we start heading out? I'm getting tired. Sure, of course. I was starting to lose energy too. A good night's sleep sounds great right now. Thanks for understanding. It's been quite a night, hasn't it? One of the best, even if we're both dead on our feet now. You and Elijah rise from your seats and he guides you out of the bar. Your car ride home is quiet and you lose yourself in your thoughts. Why do I feel so weird? My stomach's in knots, like I've got butterflies, or maybe I'm just coming down with something? I feel like a little flushed, or do I have a fever, or maybe something I ate? Damn those delicious tapas for betraying me. You and Elijah arrive back at your apartments, and as you stand together in the hallway, the proximity made between you feels more intimate than before. And well, thanks for a fun night, Emily. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Meaning more coffee at your place, or I was actually hoping you'd join me for dinner. I got reservations at Homeless's most romantic restaurant in LA, but it'd be pretty sad to show up solo. So you'll be there as my co-writer? Sure. Good night, Elijah. Elijah gives you a warm smile and an expression that lingers in your mind as he turns and unlocks his apartment door. Good night, Emily. Sweet dreams. He steps inside, gently closing the door behind him, and you do the same. The moment he's out of sight, you feel your heart sink, and then it all clicks. This isn't just pretend anymore, is it? I like him for real. Oh no! You want to know what I feel about him? I don't. So, first and foremost, I gotta say something here in a minute, okay? I gotta vent. Make sure that if you did enjoy the content, to like, share, and subscribe. If you're not already, hit the bell icon so you'll receive notification when content comes out that you especially love and enjoy. So, again, that's why you're here, I would assume, right? Especially at the end of this video. So, if you, bear with me a second while I say the following. I have been with people in my life, and I'm glad that I got to experience the good years, right? A lot of you you don't know what it's like to grow up without the internet. Like my generation is one of the last, and I'm not that old, but I'm old enough to be like, there was a time when we didn't have the internet. Okay? And then dial-up was like right on the heels of that as a kid. And not every home had it in the whole 9 yards. Like, it wasn't like mainstream, like household name, thing like that. And cell phones weren't a thing, right? Beepers were a thing, but cell phones were not a thing. And so, you had to go to a payphone. And it was just good times, right? And then cell phones became a thing, and for the longest time, I held off on getting a cell phone. And only because I became a creator, and due to them eventually increasing security with this platform and the whole 9 yards, they're like, yes, you need to have like an authenticator app and all this other shit, right? So then I'm like, okay, alright, fine. So that's one of the reasons why I had to get a phone, right? It's like one of those things that like society has forced upon you. And I'm fine with that. Like, not really, but I'm fine. I can live and breathe without a phone, right? But just for a moment, imagine you're out on a date, and in one hand he's got his cotton candy, and in his other hand he's got a phone. Now I can understand if he's making some quick notes or whatnot for his reporter thing, right? But he's supposedly supposed to be looking at you, and like, hey, would you mind sharing your funnel cake with me? I'm perfectly fine with that. But my hands are supposedly free, right? I don't have a phone in my hands at the moment. My hand's free, and I'm eating a funnel cake, and I'm sitting there trying to enjoy the day with you. And you're literally so goddamn fucking lazy, yeah, I'm just saying it, that you can't put down your phone or put it away to at least know that I am the center of your world right now. I've sat and I've had dinner with people who literally will be sitting there and you're trying to have a conversation with them and they've got their fucking phone out, and it makes me livid. You know I don't say the F word. Yeah, I guarantee you, probably through the whole entire history of this channel, you could probably go, yeah, I've heard it on maybe enough times to maybe count on one hand. So if Locum, several times in one video, has said it, this is one thing that just, pet peeve. Pet peeve. Again, I can understand if you got phone up, but right now, if we're having a moment, you put your phone away. And I've had people who just sit there on their phone and they'll just completely be oblivious to you. And you'll be trying to have a conversation with them or talk to them or ask them questions or whatnot. And I'm just like, okay. Like, could you imagine? So you as a woman, how about this? Let's flip the script now. And imagine you're like chilling with your guy or girl or whoever. And they're sitting there and you're trying to talk to them and everything else. And they're playing Pokemon Go. And they're just like, oh, yeah, you see this Pokemon? I just asked you a really serious question. Yeah, but did you see this Pokemon I just caught? Mother, that would tilt the shit out of me. Right? Like, for me, if I'm with someone, my phone's gone. You are the center of my world. You are the center of my attention. And it's just, for me, once that happened, just everything in this chapter, maybe next week, everything in this chapter was just ruined for me. Yes, it can be something as small as that. Also, the second thing that kind of tilted me in this chapter was the fact that and I get it, everyone's human, but you're supposedly supposed to be on a date, and you're remembering multiple times your ex. To me, that's a red flag. What he did with the phone's a red flag. So we've got 2 red flags on the field right now. And it's just sitting here going, oh, God, come on, girl. Like, imagine if he was sitting there and he's already done the phone thing. And then he starts talking about my ex, my this, my that. You're there to just enjoy the date together and be together and everything else. Like, why are you talking about your ex? Like, even he was like, yeah, no, you're supposed to be making new memories and all this other shit. So, again, it would be a red flag for him with you, and you've already got a red flag with him for you. Like, so each of you has a red flag at this point. I'm just sitting there, and I'm just pointing this out. To me, that's how I feel. Like, tell me I'm wrong. I value you guys' opinion, so tell me I'm wrong. Like, it just... I don't sit there and think about... Like, when I'm with someone, right, I'm not thinking about, say, for instance... If I'm hanging out with a friend, I'm not thinking about what my other friends are doing. If I'm hanging out with a family member, I'm not thinking about what someone else is doing. And if I'm hanging out with, especially someone that I'm on a date with, I'm not sitting there going, my ex, or, man, I wonder if I could score someone better. Could you imagine that mentality for a minute? To me, that's just... If you have that mentality right there, you're not ready for that relationship, or you don't want that person, and you should just leave right then and there. If it's a friend, it's a friend. If it's your mom, it's your mom. And if it's your girlfriend or boyfriend, just walk out. Just walk out right there. Because you're just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know why you're there. Like, if you're thinking about other people, again, it doesn't matter what type of relationship it is. It should be you in that moment, and that person you're spending that time with them. You're not somewhere else. If you can't detach yourself and be with that person for that moment, I question if you are ready for any type of sort of social interaction or relationship. And I'm sure some of you will give me hate for that, and that's fine. That's just me. Right? I'm a human being. Everybody's a human being. That's just my thoughts. Right? That is just my thoughts on this. So anyway, let me know yours. I seriously value you guys' opinion, so let me know your thoughts down below. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll catch you all later. Peace out.